Hi, this is DH Dunn, and I'm here to ask myself an all-new question. Can I lope 10 days with sticky fingers? So basically, I can't drop anything. Anything I pick up, I own forever. I can harvest it, transform it into other things, but I can't drop anything. That means no dropping fat after I harvest a carcass. No dropping torches when I want to scare off a wolf. I'm gonna have to find other answers for those problems. The one caveat I'll give myself is I can throw rocks at bunnies, but then I gotta go pick up the rock. That's it. That's what we're doing, and I'm excited to try it. I am a famous pack rat, so it'll be interesting because I always kind of loot everything. Now I really got to think about, do I want to pick that up? If I pick up boots and then I find better boots, I can switch to the better boots, but I can't drop the first boots. Maybe I can harvest them. That takes time. There's questions on whether that's worth my time. I'm excited. This is has been suggested in various ways over the years, so I can't attribute this idea to any one particular person. We all wrote this one together. We're gonna go interloper. We are gonna do this to Astrid. We're taking Firemaster, we're taking Cold Fusion, and we're getting into it. Sticky. I've been stinky. Now I am sticky. No idea what the thumbnail for this one's going to be, though. That's going to be an interesting challenge. Okay, I'm going to say PV. Yes. I think this is this close to going to Crumbling River? Winding River? Hey, crows, you want to take it down a notch, please? Okay, this is not a bear cave. The bear cave is over in another spot, so we can check in here, but now we got to think about, do I want to pick something up? Well, no decisions required here. Okay, we'll move on then. Boy, after playing Misery, it's weird to not immediately be frozen. Like, after our weekend of Misery, I am, I guess I won't pick that up. Very happy with how Misery is going. It started off kind of rough this weekend. I feel like it's in a slightly better place. We'll see if I can keep it, how long I can keep it going. That is the implicit question in the title. How long can I live in Misery? I'm really enjoying that I don't really know what's coming still. And, oh, hello. Moose rubs. Are you over here? I don't hear you. Sometimes moose in this game seem more theoretical than actual. My Loper run, which last night got to 358, something like that. I'm not picking this stuff up. I'm walking by it. Has had almost no moose. I cannot believe this, but I've gone, 350 whatever days. Haven't killed a moose. I think I've seen 2. Both times they were in kind of circumstances where I really was not in a good place to take them out. So far, my brain seems to be like, can't loot anything, can't drop anything, fine, then I won't loot anything. I mean, you gotta pick up something, dude. I think I might be all ahead full to the farmhouse and start there, hoping for a Mackinaw. I'm wearing one of my 2 Mackinaws myself today because it is quite cold. It's in the 30s. We just did the daylight savings thing, so my brain is all discombobulated as to what time it is. Do I stop and look for the rabbit hat? I mean, I definitely would take the rabbit hat, right? Hello. So this means, there is a question about how would you cure things in this mode. I always like the modes to be playable long term if you wanted to. So I think the, you know, the rule probably would just be is that, you know, you can drop things to cure them, but if you pick them back up, then you gotta keep them. And you can only drop them to cure them. You can't drop them just to not be stinky. And probably once you drop them, you can't pick them back up until they're cured. I think that's fair. We may even use that. I think normally I don't do this because I like the power of surprise, but I'm gonna look and see that it's not there and say the hell with it. We checked you. All right. So be it. Oh, I think the music is off because I was doing Will Stand Still over the weekend. No, music is on because I was streaming last night. I don't know what's going on. Guys, it's 7:30 in the morning. even like whatever ceiling I'm normally at, I'm below that. So like you're only at 70% done, which is itself, you know, a question. I am using my Jackrabbit Transport cup today. Last time Hinterland had cups on sale, I got one. I could not get the famous, you know, the white coffee cup. Having said that, I'm not thrilled with it, so I don't use it very often. It kind of only shows up if all the other cups are not available. And it's, for one thing, it's metal, so it heats up a lot. When you put your hot drink in there, even the handle gets pretty hot. On top of that, it's very wide. So unless you put a cover, which I'm using this coaster on it, unless you put a cover over it, that larger surface area means that your drink gets cold pretty quickly. So that's my review of the Hinterland coffee cup. Now I don't know if the rest of them are work this way, but the Jackrabbit, it looks very nice. You know, I'm still happy with it. All right, straight for the Mackinaw. Don't even look for anything else. I see that hat. Come on, Mackinaw. Don't you love me? You love me, Mackinaw.
I think I can use this.
Well, of course we're taking that and putting that on. The Mackinaw loves me, man. I love the Mackinaw. Okay, now that we have accomplished that objective. This also means, like, I can't drop water to loosen my weight. If I get to a rope and I am... This is something we really got to think about. If I get to a rope and I'm too heavy, I can't drop anything to become lighter. I will have to find some other way to become lighter or never get overburdened if I think I'm going to need a rope. Or just avoid all ropes. Interesting. See, now I'm debating. I'm debating things like the flower. It's heavy. Pretty sure I'm gonna take it, but... Alright, so we'll take the hat. And we'll put the hat on. because I don't want frostbite. See, I don't know about that book now. This might teach me to not be so much of a loot goblin. Now this, I always take the maple syrup, man. Come on. Now, it isn't you touch it, you bought it. Like, you can touch stuff and then put it back. As long as you don't put it in your inventory. Alright, we know we're taking the flour. Just take the damn flour. Take this. Take this. Take this. And I always think, oh, I can't make bannock because I don't have a skillet. Yeah, you can. You can make bannock straight on the burner. I didn't know that for the longest time. Which is a good Billy Joel song. Not many people know he wrote it about bannock, but it's true. Hey, don't have to carry it if you eat it right away, right? What we don't have is any kind of fire making goodies. We can get that down in Pleasantville if we don't find any others. Do I take the water? Yes, I'm gonna take the water. I almost dropped my controller. I had somebody pay me a very nice compliment over the weekend, and I feel bad about it. Because they're like, wow, you're doing really great on Misery, especially for playing on console. I'm not playing on console, I just use a controller anyway. It just somehow feels like I need to apologize for that. But I find I can play mouse and keyboard. It's a wrist thing. I've explained this before, but using a controller is easier on my wrists than using mouse and keyboard. That particularly with all the walking. I know you can auto walk, but it really wears on my particularly my right wrist because I do a lot of mouse work with the day job, and I do a lot of writing with the fingers, and it's just a nice break, you know, because I'm using the mouse and keyboard all day. So when I'm playing a game, if I can take time off from doing that, it's helpful. So, but I do switch to the mouse and keyboard to aim with a bow, because I just feel like the controller is just not precise enough for that. I go back and forth on stones and bunnies. Sometimes I'll do that with the controller. I can switch on the fly. I actually kind of like that I have muscle memory for both. I think that's kind of cool. But I am on PC using a controller. And I didn't used to, you know, need to do stuff like this. But as I got older, these needs started to present themselves. It'll happen to you too. They told me that also, and I also scoffed. Annie and I took big walks yesterday. Went to a very nice nature preserve farther south in Maine, and went to the beach, and we walked by the ocean, and it was really nice. And we talked about how, you know, we got to keep doing this so that we don't lose our ability to do this, you know, to try to stay active. Because, you know, when you get older, you kind of don't want to be active sometimes, but to stay active so that we don't lose the ability. See, that's cooling off way too fast. So we don't lose the ability to do things. Obviously, there's, you know, all kinds of circumstances, but trying to stay active is something that we are focused on. We love to walk anyway. That has been a... Maybe that's why I like the Long Dark so much. There's so much walking. Our shared love of walking, not hiking. We're not hikers. We just like to walk. Walk in the woods. Walk down the street. Walk through the neighborhood. Just walk. We just like to walk. It's where we have all our big conversations, and it's always been a big part of our life. When we first got together and started living together, we had a tiny apartment in San Diego, and We had to walk to do anything. We didn't have a car. And so right from there, you know, we got married in our apartment, and on our wedding day, while I'm at work, she walked to the bakery to get the cake. We had very, very, very humble beginnings. And I wouldn't change a thing. All right. You know, I probably could have stayed and warmed up some. Yeah, actually, let's think about this a little bit more. I also went loot crazy. I started just grabbing shit without even really thinking about what I was doing. Can we create some curtains, please? Are we gonna sleep here? I don't really want to. I would like to have the mittens. I really don't want to sleep here. But we'll see what the weather allows. The wind is, of course, blowing at me in the direction I want to go, because the game knows what I want to do. And it wants to prevent my ability to do. Hey, whoa, a sprint meter. Wow. On Twitch, I have the vest, the bulletproof vest, 2 wolf coats, and I'm always ridiculously overburdened. My sprint meter is like this. It's so tiny. I think I can sprint more in Misery with brittle bones than I can on Twitch. You know what, Astrid? We're doing this. It's always interesting to play Long Dark during the summer when the game in the weather is such a stark contrast to what I'm seeing outside. But it's also interesting to play it in the winter, which it feels like, suddenly it feels like winter now. We had a big windstorm, lasted a couple days, and tons of rain and wind, and like most of the leaves are down now. And so it looks like winter. In the past couple days, it's been 30-something degrees, so it feels like winter. In the morning, anyway. I'm ready. Let's go. Bring the snow in. It doesn't have to be 2 feet, you know. But bring a little bit in. Let's make it look like winter. You know, I didn't move to Maine because I don't want to be, like, because I can't handle it. Like, this is the kitchen. I can take this heat, or lack thereof. Signal Hill often gets left out of my little loop of PV that I like to do. I don't know. I'm also thinking that I might want to go to Timberwolf Mountain. So I might want to keep myself from getting overburdened. Because long term, I think if you were going to do this mode long term, my first instinct is you probably want the backpack. Just to increase your carrying capacity so that, you know, since it's harder to get rid of stuff. And
so cold.
Going to the summit and having to decide what to take and what to leave sounds fun to me. So I think we're going to put that down as an objective. Instead of going, you know, Mystery Lake or going to Coastal Highway, let's go Ash Canyon, Timberwolf Mountain. Which gives us an additional challenge, which is there's a lot of ropes involved in that. Therefore, we got to be careful not to get overburdened because we can't drop anything. Okay, I like it. Kenai Lope has summited before, but not often. We did last Friday celebrate our... Let's look at the condition. Yeah, I'll take that. Our 2-year anniversary of Can I Lope. I had it be on the 31st. I think technically it's actually the 18th, I think. But so we've been doing this for 2 years now. I'm just coming up with different goofy challenges and trying to live 10 days while doing them. And uploading videos every single day. I don't know this to be true. I don't even know how I would confirm this. But I suspect that there probably aren't many people who have uploaded more long dark videos to YouTube than me. Better? Unquestionably. We're not going for quality here. We set our sights on quantity. But yeah, you know, 2 years of every single day. I didn't get every single day the first month or two of it. I missed a day or two here and there. But it was never my goal of like, I want to have the most long dark videos. Just I like this concept, and I like it's part of my day. You know, it's part of my day is doing this, and I enjoy it. And it was a fun challenge to give myself of, can you do this every day? And, you know, I don't record every day. I record in batches sometimes. More often than I'd like, I am doing it, you know, the day before, but not always. Oh, Astrid, you've made that jump a bunch of times. What happened? Okay, where's the truck? Because I think we're going to sleep in the truck. If we can't find the truck, we'll have to leave. Metal table. Astrid, don't make me turn on the thing. Fire barrel. Alright, I'm turning on the thing. I can't take it. Oh yeah, the truck doesn't show up. Alright, let's sleep. Or we'll drink. And we'll eat that dog food, sure. It was a good condition. Forgot we have a can opener. Oh no, the can opener. Why did I pick up the can opener? Why did I pick up the can opener? Okay, see, here's the dominoes are going to fall here. So the can opener means that every can that I eat from creates a can in my inventory that I have no way to get rid of. Can you harvest a can? No. I can't get rid of it. I cannot drop it. It's just there forever. And I can't get rid of the can opener now either because I already have that. And I don't think you can give yourself the option of not opening the can with the can opener if you have one. That's fantastic. I love it. I love it. And if any of you were like, no, don't pick up the can opener. Oh, great, great, great foresight there. Oh, that's so good. I love it. Okay. Can opener. Terrible in this mode, which is so great. And I wouldn't have thought of that. We can't really sleep that much, though. Astrid. Do you want to just, like, sleep, like, 2, and we'll see what the weather's like? Oh, you just passed time. Okay, well, I guess we're going to sleep 6 now, huh? I don't know why I did that. I was too busy thinking about can openers. Just sleep 6. We'll deal with it. Probably get a blizzard anyway. Oh. I often like to move during auroras. They are tempting to me because you have such great visibility during them. Look at how far you can see and how clear everything is. I feel like we can hang with this. There's some maps I won't do it on, there's other maps that I will. If I regret this, well, it'll be funny. So there's that. I did it for the comedy. I did it all for the goofy. Coffee's cold now. I do put milk in my coffee, so that does. My preference is milk. I will put cream in it if milk isn't available. Or half and half, or whatever. Unusual for me, I'm not really fussy about it. Now, I feel like we gotta pick up a couple sticks. It's not like we're not gonna use them. This is probably one of the 2 points I'm most nervous, is right here. I don't know what I'm gonna run into. Next, I am most nervous being near Pleasantville because of Bingo, the Pleasantville dog. How will I deal with wolves? I can't throw torches at them. I can't drop a rock. I can't drop a torch and aim a rock at them.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Which really only leaves me avoidance as a strategy, which is my main strategy anyway. But, like, there are some wolves you can't. Sometimes they're just in the damn way. And, like, what about the wolf? If we're going to go to the summit, what about the wolf at the summit? What about the wolf in the plane?
It's too cold to think.
Now, what I could do is get myself in a situation where I've got the wolf's aggro and then go somewhere where they can't reach me. I could have a fire, like an actual campfire. That's not dropping anything. And then I could lure them to that. And then aim the rock. That's not dropping the rock. And they'll get scared and run away. That's possible. I was going to say go to a like goat or something where they can't reach you. And then aim and they get scared if they can't reach you. That's also an option. All right. This is where it could get interesting. Depends on where he is, what he's up to. Now, I can just run at them with torches, though. That's true. If I keep my condition in good shape, if I keep all my, not my condition specifically, but my states, so that they don't see me as weak, then I can just run at them with a torch. Not throw it. There's that, too. Okay, I kind of forgot that I'm not going to be able to see. Maybe I should have just waited. But I won't be dropping those. That's what I came here for. Should be oats, though. Can we get some oats? Oats, are you in here? Oats, don't make me come back for the oats, man. You're going to make me come back for the oats. Alright, I'll grab a potato instead. So we got a 6-burner in future. There's no... Well, do I already have 2 sewing kits? Maybe I don't need 3. The horror. The horror of not taking that sewing kit is just awful. Okay, crouch. Let's try to get across the street without being killed.
I'm freezing.
All right. Why is it the bingo parlor? That's why. Because this is where they do bingo. Hi, honey, I'm home. Yeah.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, I'll take that. Absolutely. Okay. Let's sleep. Let's drink and sleep too. And I think we're gonna take this save with our sticky fingers. I'm enjoying this. The can thing just totally blew my mind. I'm so happy with that. Such a problem. I'm so happy. I hope you are enjoying this series and this concept. If you are and you want to give me a like, comment, subscribe, those do all really help me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will be back tomorrow with more adventures in the long dark. Until then, stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.